Hello. Kale. Jewari. Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Uh, it's a resting time. After the tiresome work, just resting on some of the sacks of sawdust on the process of making, finally doing the IMO system. Since morning, been digging the hole, the 3 feet hole, and with my colleague, he's right there. I don't know whether you're seeing him. He's there. Yeah, he's just right there. Listening to the radio as well as we rest. He's right there at the background. We are resting from the day's work. Has been a tiresome day, tiresome moment. These are some of the materials that we've collected. We got this. We got this right here. Right here. Some of the grasses that we're going to use. Right there. We got the shrubs. Here are the shrubs. Right here. The shrubs that we are going to use for putting down there. After putting this, we're going to chop these ones. We're going to chop them into pieces. And as you see, we're going to chop them into pieces, smaller pieces, and then put them down right on the floor. As you can see, this is the soil that we got from the 3 feet hole. And this is how the inside looks. The 3 pregnant ladies are resting. They are feeling so comfortable because the soil is cool. It's quite a nice environment for them. And right this way you can see these are our guys. They've made 3 months struggling bit by bit, not able to put all of them into the IMO system. I've decided to start with the few, to start with one by one. And here also the other batch, if you can remember them, they are there. They have grown anytime they're coming on heat, and these are their feeding trough. For now, I can't talk much about their feeding system because everything is bit by bit. In our next videos coming, I'm going to show you how I've done their system. And this is quite good for you who is following me, you who is doing a simple thing, just like me, timber. You've not made a concrete and you're not going to do concrete. I have good news for you because of recent, I have learned how you can conveniently make up a feeder and a drinker just attached to the wall of this timber lining. Simple, very simple, and cheap. Very simple and cheap. Very simple and cheap. I'm going to show you. You're going to love it. You who is learning. This is how we look. This is how we are. These guys are about, they are about, there is one who has made 2 months pregnant, one who has made 1.5, another one who has just made 1 month pregnant. Soon, we expect, be expectant, anytime from now, be expectant. Life can be crazy. I'm doing this tired, but I'm as well happy because I've reached a milestone. As you can see, those are the shrubs that I've just collected. Sometimes you don't have to give every work to people to do for you. You like, to me, this is like today is a moment that I'm off duty. I'm doing this, passing time, and I'm enjoying it because I love it, and I love to see this happen. I love to see it happen. And like I told you in several of the videos before, these are, today is the big day that we are finally doing our first IMO. But that is not the end. It is going to be the end of time when we finally do the feeding trough. We finally do the feeding trough and the drinkers. There we will say, and still it will not be the end, because my target is the nipple system. The nipple system, because as you are well aware, the pigs really do need a lot of water. A lot of water. So, as they need a lot of water, the only convenient way for them is the nipple system. And then, yeah, when the nipple system is finally there, the feeds I'm really trying so hard to do the feeds, to mix the feeds in the right portion. As I'm going to show you soon, I'm going to mix my feeds again. I'll pass through the process. Though I have a simple video, but it was not so detailed. There is already a simple video about feeding, mixing feeds in the different portions. I didn't go quite into details, but I'm going to do the details. I'm going to do the details when I'm going to do the next mixing. Even now, I've just tried to collect a few things. It's a step-by-step process. You would want to, you probably, yeah, I was saying, to do your IMO system, you need the following requirements. One, you do need, you have to dig a 3 feet hole that we've already done. Add charcoal, add lime, add some cow dung, add some salt, eggshells, as much as possible, all the things. You add grass, you add the IMO solution, that is 15 mils per liter of water to spray. But that is, and that you'll be doing it always. Then another thing, finally, now you have to you add wood shaving. The 3 feet hole, we have it already. We've dug it. We're going to add some charcoal, but man, it's not easy to get charcoal this way. Why charcoal? Why charcoal? Charcoal absorbs. Its main use in that hole is to absorb. Is to absorb the what? The urine, to absorb whatever liquid that may pour in. Cow dung provides the microorganism, as the name states, indigenous microorganism, indigenous microorganism. That is the IMO system. Another name you would call it the natural deep bed. The natural deep bed. It's another name. The cow dung provides the microorganisms that will always be eating away the feces, the droppings of the pigs. Salt provides a sterile feel, and it also kills extra microorganisms. It doesn't allow some organisms to exist. The grass acts as a filter for urine when the animals urinate. From the sawdust, it keeps penetrating deep down there. It penetrates through the sawdust. It goes through the grass, goes down and finds the salt, it finds the lime, it finds the charcoal. Yeah, and when you've done that, then we say you are done with that process. I'm just so happy that today I've reached that big dream of establishing the IMO system. With my colleague is my colleague who helps me. It's called Geoffrey. He's the one who normally these days is the one who helps me with the issue of the feeding. We've done a lot of work and we are resting for now. But just having a small break, then we go to the final bit of it. And for now, bye. Yeah, I'm showing you the first step of putting charcoal mixed with ash. It's done. This is the first step. The first step is done. As these guys are inside here, the next step we're going for is the tree stems and the shrubs. Right on spot, as you can see, I've added the cow dung. The cow dung is next that I've added. The next thing that I've added, but this is just somehow little because they are scarce somehow, but it is worth I've added. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add some tree stems. Like I already said, the cow dung provides microorganism that works on microorganisms that helps to digest the feces. So I'm going to the next thing. This is how it looks. Olindeko. Male edo. The next thing I've added are the trees, the tree stems. The tree stems is what I've added next. Now, as you can see, I'm sorry, I'm doing this when my animals are inside, but it's just because I don't have enough space. I don't have enough space to separate them. I don't have enough space to separate them. I don't have any other place to take them away. So when I'm working, while they're in, I've put the tree stems. I've added the, though they're disturbing me. They're disturbing me here in this corner. For them, they want to go down. Yet me, I want these things to be on top. They're disturbing me a lot, and quite a lot. But I have no option. Have nothing to do. Have to do it while they're in. So I'm adding the shrubs, as you can see. So far, so good. I hope you're following me. You can see the shrubs that I'm going to spread evenly. Spread evenly. By the all these ones are all these female. These are female, all of them, and all of them are pregnant. I've finished spreading the leaves, the shrubs. Now I'm going back to, I've spread these shrubs evenly. I'm now adding some grasses. These grasses will help to filter urine. I finish adding. I'm adding them. I'm spreading the grasses evenly. It helps to filter urine. When they urinate, the urine will go deep to the soil. Will penetrate the urine, will penetrate the urine will penetrate the sawdust and go meet these grasses. Upon reaching these grasses, they will further go deep down there, and just because the downer portion is porous. In other words, when we put these grasses, they are helping to keep the sawdust. Like you see, she's urinating, and it is going right down there. Down. That means the sawdust is going to remain dry, ever dry. It's going to remain ever dry. I'm spreading. I'm doing the work of spreading. Doing it by myself. Participating. Participation is very good because it helps you know what exactly went wrong. Yeah? Now I'm adding leaves. I'm adding leaves. I'm adding leaves. As you can see, we are adding leaves, which further helps to filter. I'm spreading them still evenly. These are locally available materials, very locally available for us here in Uganda, very locally available, which may be different from a town person. If you come from the town, then it's quite, may not be easy, but still, nothing is impossible. When you have your money, money works. Money works. They are limiting me a little bit, as you can see. They are going right in the corners. So but I'm almost done. And mind you, the concentration of these things should be, you should spread them evenly, because do not forget one thing, that pigs, when they defecate, they normally decide at a specific spot. It may be in the middle, but most of the time they prefer doing it in the corners. So what does that mean? You have to make sure that the corners are evenly spread, evenly covered. This has made a very nice bed. Very nice bed. So you come inside and you help me to spread this thing evenly. I'm trying to spread them evenly, as you can see, not leaving any place, making sure every place is covered, well covered, well covered, well covered. And one of the shrubs contain some edible grass. Part of the shrub contains some edible grass. That's why you can see them eating, trying to eat around. But that won't be long, as we are soon covering this with the sawdust. My friends, I'm sweating. As you can see, nothing is for free, but I'm glad. I'm sweating, but I'm doing real work with my colleague here. Seboniwani. What is your name?
I'm called Muksaga.
This is called, he's called Geoffrey. Mukisa Geoffrey. Maybe you can say hello to those who are watching this video. Say hello to them. Greetings.
Hello. This we are we are working to these pigs to be well.
We are repairing
We are repairing
the room, making the room to the
local.
standard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I introduced him to you before. He's a guy who has been helping me. He's a guy who has been helping me through. He's the one who is currently helping me with the issue of the feeding. So you can see, I'm working with him such that, one, I'm building him up. I'm building him up. He's a young guy. He's working with me now, but I share my experiences with him. So I expect that in some years to come, in some few moments to come, he should also think of a project he has to develop. He has to know that it's not just easy to get money. You have to work for money, and whatever you decide to do, you have to really put much effort and to do it to the standard. That is why we are doing this IMO system. I've spoken much about it, and today is the day. Today is the day that we are finally doing the IMO system. Thank you for watching. Please go and subscribe to our channel. Like I told you, to any person who has go to my previous videos, you'll see I spoke about you having money and not knowing what to do with the money, and again you having ample time and you don't know what to use with your ample time. When you have some money, put in. Like I told you, you see this sow here, this lady here, here. She's pregnant now, 1.5 months pregnant, and she's the owner of these piglets that you see, those ones. She's the owner. She's the owner, though I delayed to take her for mating, but she's the owner. And as from my previous video, I told you I got her at the 350,000 when she was 2 months pregnant, and she gave me 10 piglets. After 2 months, I mean after 1 month, 3 weeks and 3 days, she gave me 10 piglets. And those piglets I've sold them. This is her third time of delivering with me. The second time she delivered, she gave me also 10. I sold all of them. Each one of them here costed me, I sold each one of them at 700,000 each here. I mean at 70,000 each. So I had my 700,000 in total. That is money, and I'm making ample use of my free time. My free time is what I'm using, my free time to do this, and I love it. And as you can see, the animals don't look bad. Those ones are pregnant. Even here, these ones, they don't look bad. The other ones, they're lacking water. That's why I was telling you that we need after doing this IMO system, we need a water system. As you can see, the other male in the corner, at the corner, is panting. He needs water. He's a castrated male. And this one, they are almost waiting. They are waiting for mating. Go, please consider subscribing. Go and subscribe. Click on the notification bell such that you don't miss any of the videos whenever we post them. And please do share with a friend. This is a simple thing. I'm doing it simply using the most locally available resources. So I don't know wherever you're watching this from and what kind of job you do. As for me, I'm a registered nurse by profession, and actively serving in the local government, and I do have a clinic, a personal clinic, medical clinic that I operate. So right now that I'm here, it's not really truly a free time, but it is a time that I've sacrificed to do this work here because there is someone at the clinic right now. So like I told you, let me not talk much. This is all about the IMO system. Let us first talk about the IMO system. Others, you learn. Keep watching. You want to know more? Keep watching, keep watching, keep watching with me. Keep watching. Click on the notification. Share with another person. Share with your colleagues at work. Share with your friends. Share with family members. Let them learn. And it's not about learning only, but it's about developing. Let's develop together. This is a new year. At the end of the day, like I told you, I started this piggery project with this beautiful lady here, who is now, she's now 1.5 months. I mean, she's now 2 months pregnant. No, she's 1.5 months pregnant. Huh? 1.5 pregnant. Huh? Anyway, let me stop there. There is a video that I talked about that. Go down and check in my videos and you learn. This is me. Continue watching. We are still going, proceeding. We are proceeding. Oh, finally, 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 the IMO is done. As you can see, it's done. All through, it's done. These guys are panting. They're in need of water, and we have disturbed them a lot. Moving here and there, up and down. They need water. That's why they are panting, and we are surely going to give them one. However, with the IMO system that we've already that is in place, one thing which is really so urgently needed that I've got to work on immediately is the feeding and the drinking trough. How are they going to eat? Either such that they don't pour feeds. How are they going to eat? Such that they don't pour water down here, even though the purpose of this thing is for absorbing the urine and the feces. But how are they going to eat conveniently that they are not going to pour out the feeds and the water? Remember the other time they were feeding on bare ground. When they fed on the bare ground, when feeds poured on the bare ground, they would conveniently lick it up. But now, how can grain, how can powdery feeds be licked, absorbed, or found out in this thing? It's very difficult, literally so difficult. But here we are, going back to the system. What we did, we made a 3-foot hole. We dug a 3-foot hole. After doing the 3-foot hole, we added charcoal. After adding the charcoal, we added cow dung. After adding the cow dung, we brought in our tree stems. We cut them. After adding the tree stem, we brought in shrubs, leaves. After adding the leaves, we added salt, lime. Upon doing all that, we have finally, we have put the sawdust. Though The sawdust is also, we are still left with at least 1 inch, half a feet left, to fill up our 3 feet. Wow, that was a fight. A fight. A fight that I had to separate with a kick. I kicked not on the stomach, not on the tummy, but they normally fight. She was resting and she was biting her and almost wanted to bite off the ear. Almost. That was a fight. I don't know whether yours do fight like mine do fight here. I don't know whether your pigs do fight, and please tell me something. If yours do fight, what do you do to stop their fights? But this big lady is just fighting, just ever fighting for no good reason. I'm sorry that I'm kicking her. I'm sorry that I had to do what I'm supposed to do, that I did. It wasn't necessary really, but had nothing to do. Otherwise, thank you for watching. Go down, subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. Upon subscribing, go to the notification bell, click it, such that you don't miss any videos when posted. Go down and again share with the friends. Tell a friend to share and share and share and share. This was something funny, simple, but worth. Thank you for watching. I remain Boniface. Take care. Bye bye. Thanks for watching up till the end.